lot. He wants them to be aggressive, go fast, and play that way. I mean, this will be a different offense when the season starts, but not right now.
Jones on a first.
Come on. Ooh, that's a nice. That's a nice. Come on, just throw it to Neighbors, bro. Just fucking throw it to him. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Here's what I know. He's got great protection here.
Not that hard at all. Just keep throwing at him.
Ball's a little high, but Neighbors comes
Just
down
keep
with
throwing
it.
at that motherfucker, bro.
Wow, nice. Great pocket by the offensive line, and that's what you expect from Neighbors.
Just
We've
keep
seen
throwing at
50
him.
of those in practice where he's
That's what I'm talking about. Just keep throwing at Neighbors. That's all we need to do.
Miscommunication.
Oh God, bro, this team is so fucking. Oh man, this team is so fucking dog shit. Oh wow, bro.
Guys, you can see right there. They just didn't block the end. I think they were trying to read him, let him go totally. Yeah, he came off the edge there. He creeped up late off the slot. They blitzed off the slot there. Run blitz off slot.
So it'll be 2nd and 15 at the Houston 28 here in the first quarter.
That's about the third time they've sent somebody from the outside that's come free unblocked.
There we go. There we go, Jones. You run it. You run that shit. Oh, you need to learn how to slide. You need to learn how to slide. But hey, bro, I like that. I like that, Jones. I like that.
Again, man, you got to be happy about this, Giant fans. This
Yeah, I am.
line is doing a great job against some good pass rushers. And when the Red
Oh, he got to slide. Oh, you got to slide. You got to learn how to slide, bro. Yeah, Daniel Jones need to learn how to slide, bro. This is your 5th season, 6th season, I feel like. This is your 6th seasons, bro. You need to learn how to fucking slide, bro. You are a veteran now. You're in your late 20s. Come on, 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
3rd and 2. Giants trying to
Come on! Come on! This is what I'm talking about, Giants.
I gotta tell you, this is a very impressive offensive line. Just the effort. There's not.
I was not. He was not there.
Yeah, listen.
He was not there.
Successful offensive lineman to this organization.
He was not there.
And there they are.
If that's not a first down, I'm gonna be mad. Because this ref is dumb as fuck. That was way over. Why the bro? Devin was like literally 2 yards away from where he put it. Okay, it's a first down, right?
Yeah, you know the thinking around the
Is it a first down? I think it's a first down.
Is that young linemen are getting harder and harder to develop because you don't have enough time with them. So when you get somebody else's players that's 3 years in, they're more developed now, so they can actually give you something.
Oh my God, that's the first down. Oh my God, that was so fucking close. Okay, that's the first down, bro. In my opinion, he put us somewhere where his not is, bro. He put us somewhere where his not is.
To the table, the dirty 2. I mean, you saw him in there just kind of keep motoring, keep driving through, and is able to convert that 3rd down.
Well, and that's due in part, Bob, because there was no blue shirts leaking through. He just stayed behind the white wall, and they just kept pushing.
Yeah, I think his size, you think, 5'7", 200 pounds. But just watching him with the Texans last year, he runs with power.
What do you think? Take a shot here?
Fuck yes. Why not?
Me, I like the way they're playing.
You already got an interception.
Deception. No, I would not take the shot.
Oh, fuck you. He's not going to listen to you. He's not going to listen to you.
Intercepted, intended for Hyatt, and Stingley picked it off. Jones' 2nd interception.
We saw it the first play of the game, how aggressive he is. He was this way last year, so it's not like, oh, I'm surprised that he's so aggressive covering these receivers.
Oh, this motherfucker trash. Oh, he trash. Oh, he trash.
5 picks last year.
Oh, he was so hopeful. Oh, shave the beard. Shave the beard. There's no way that's a pig. Oh, that motherfucker trash. Oh, my God. He's so fucking trash.
The confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque.
That's two interceptions.
The truck.
Bro, each drive, wow, bro.
Lease on this 2024
Wow.
for around $389 per month.
I didn't know you could get this ass.
We veteran grade GMC.
Oh my hope.
The best of times. It was the worst of times, but mostly times were just okay. And you know who said that?
Oh, the hope, every hope I had in here just vanished. Oh, that's two interceptions. Two fucking interceptions. Oh, why does it say we still have the ball here? Oh, no, I say Texans. Yes, it says Texans. Oh man, bro. Oh man, 2 and 6. Oh man, I don't even want to see. Do I want to see Twitter right now? Do I want to see Twitter? I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't. Oh man, at least it's cool. Oh man, 2 interceptions in a row is crazy. Oh man, he's in miss. Oh man, oh my god, my quarterback is so fucking ass. I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to say no more.
Of the New York Giants. Welcome back to Houston, Texas. Daniel Jones has thrown a couple of interceptions, one for a pick six, and wonder if they were going to take the shot, and they did. Here.
I want to hear what he's saying. Well, I can't hear it. Oh, that's why.
To really make there as a quarterback, you gotta see what it is. The footwork by Daniel Jones, he looks it off to keep the safety out of the way, but you gotta throw a line drop.
What's the point? I can't take it anymore.
Hey, you need to lower your voice.
Oh, yeah, that's us.
Oh, this fucking shit. What's the point? I can't take it anymore.
Is that safety at least?
Practice to get that. So over time, they should not make.
Oh no!
Quarterback and
Don't tell me.
So is that's one of those plays where he's just got to practice that back shoulder?
When you see it, you know what you throw it.
Okay.
But boy, the front there, Giants, good job. This is a football team. When you look at the Texans, they don't like running the football too much.
No, not McLeod. Oh, it's so over.
The first hit, so
it's so
out attending to
McLeod. McFadden, no. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's so over. I'm switching teams.
Take a look at it again.
I'm switching teams.
Caught up in the wash as he was making the tackle.
New
oh
Jersey is
man.
home to the best public schools
Oh
in the
no,
nation.
bro.
And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result.
Oh man, what do I even say anymore? It's done up. I think it's time for a new quarterback. We should have drafted a quarterback last year. We've seen already. It's wild to me. I thought he would improve. 2 interceptions right off the back. It's crazy work. Crazy work. Diabolical work. I don't even know what else to say. It's just. Some shit never changes, huh? Some shit never fucking changes. It just get worse. Fuck, man. I'm a Chiefs fan. I don't care. I'm a Chiefs fan. Let's go Chiefs, bro. I'm gonna watch the Chiefs. I'm so serious, bro. Holy, bro. Holy fuck. And I wonder if you know what it means. What it means. At least we got UFC, bro. I just can't wait till UFC, bro. We paid. No, and Jock. No, not McFadden, bro. Just no way. Oh no, not McFadden. Bro, our season ended before it started. Our fucking season ended before it started. It ended before it started. Three interceptions. Diabolical. Three. I'm worried, but
Position. Like Tyler Nubin is gonna factor in, but he's a rookie. And then you've got Belton and Pinnock. Which one of those guys are gonna step in and be that
I said we
safety?
make a trade. We trade our first round for any quarterback out there.
One of the things
Honestly.
that Gable told us yesterday, and Chapman is in the game right now, number 94 at the defensive tackle spot. On the 2nd and 17, Stroud for Schultz, Simmons, and Musa. Said, you know, these guys have looked good last week. They look good against the Lions, against their backups. I want to see what these guys do against Houston starters. So that's why these guys on the D-line are getting a chance. 7-0 Texans after one.
Chevy lets
We
you begin
paid.
every
How
day
much we
fully
paid
charged,
Daniel Jones? 40?
so you can go farther.
Still sucks. I'll probably make my recap before the game ends. Daniel Jones still suck. Michael McFadden potentially season injury. The Giants season ended before it before it even started. Bro, the season ended before it fucking started. How is that? How is that? How? Huh? I don't know how. I just. It's, That scared the shit out of me. At least they're playing. Daniel Jones is still playing. Daniel Jones is still playing. Daniel Jones is still fucking playing. Daniel Jones. He's nervous. He's nervous now. He's nervous. He's nervous. He doesn't want to throw another interception. He's nervous. Bro, put him in for the whole game. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Put him in for the whole game. I'm so serious. Put him in for the whole fucking game. He needs this. He needs this. He needs this.
Offside against the Houston Texans as Malik Fisher, a rookie out of Villanova, New York City native, was in the neutral zone. So the Giants will get a free 5 and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, give us. Hey, we need all this.
Yeah, it's some things that Daniel Jones.
Hey, give us that.
Now, again, I'm not going to start catastrophizing.
Oh no, we're fucked.
Work to do here.
Oh no.
The rust and clearing the cobwebs, and there's some decision stuff that he certainly has to be better at. And this is
he got more to do, bro. What you mean? Bro got
a good thing, Carl. This is a preseason game.
Yep.
It's a time to learn, find out what you got, where you're coming from in the injury. And no matter what we say, lots of practice under live situations for him so far in training camp. But when you step on that field, it looks a little different. But you get accustomed to it as the game goes along, and hopefully that'll carry over to either next week or the first week they play.
Well, one thing that's going to stand out to him when he watches this film is that his offensive line is doing a really good job protecting him.
Yes. And on that last play, that was Malik Neighbors on the jet sweep. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Devin Singletary.
Keep it on the ground.
Almost got it. Looks like it may be there. But again, just
Singletary on the carry.
When you see this offensive line, they're moving people, and Singletary very disciplined and staying behind the white shirts.
Yeah, look at this. Watch the offensive line here, Carl. Go ahead. But Devin Singletary, nice job of following the block inside with Bellinger.
Yeah.
That side-to-side movement we see. Look, he ran for almost 900 yards last year. So this Devin Singletary, you can see why the Giants went out and signed him after they lost Saquon Barkley.
1st and 10 at the Texans' 45-yard line.
Oh my
God,
God,
bro.
bro.
A whistle and timeout with the play clock dripping down.
Well, there's the clock working. It wasn't working on the field for a while.
Timeout, New York Giants. They're first.
But Dable got the timeout signaled before the delay of game penalty.
Yep, that's another thing. The quarterback got to keep watching that clock when you go up to get under the center.
Texans by 7.
Why are we acting like he's a
Quarter number 2.
fucking rookie too?
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months
Oh,
plus
man.
1,000 purchase allowance on most 2024
Oh,
Cadillac
man.
models when you finance through Cadillac
Get
Financial.
Danny fucking DeVito in there. He's about to make a name for himself.
For thrills. For celebrations.
He's about to kill myself. Yeah.
For triumph.
Now they say
Reasons for wanting to be healthy.
we want
When you
comments.
test with Quest, you and your doctor can
We
track
wanna-
your
well-
health over time.
It's time for Danny DeVito to make a name for himself. Wish I make a name for myself here. Let me just- Bro is trash. Hey, I can't wait to make my video. Oh man, I got so much to say. Oh, today's about to be filled with content. Yeah, today's about to be filled with hella content. We got Giants. We got Devin Haney. We got so much content I'm about to make, bro. Oh, but let me see this interception again. The first interception, I get it. The first interception, I get it. But the second one, that's your fault. You had to make that more higher. You had to put more arm in that throw. The only good thing he did was that run. If I'm Dable,
And he's starting to get a lot of throws in too, which is going to help him.
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! That's what I want! That's what I want, please!
Well, that'll build a
Please!
Hey, that's right. Just keep.
Please! Please, cook him! Oh, cook him, bro! Oh, come on! Cook him!
With these receivers one-on-one, and that time Slayton, he's the speed guy, top of the screen.
Cook him!
They talk about neighbors and they talk about.
I don't care if it's the second. It's a second string.
Over the years has been Darius Slayton.
And again, guys,
Good throw. Yeah, you're right. Darius Slayton.
Get a touchdown!
Good to throw to Carl, big and long and tall.
Singletary picking his way.
Nice! That's a touchdown.
And
That's a touchdown.
down just short of the goal.
That's a touchdown.
The other thing, guys. What did
Oh, that's an
the
inch.
Bulls have? Protection.
Oh shit, bro! I still put.
Last year he would have been doing the okey doke.
Yeah.
Well, you can see the one thing the Giants do believe, which I've seen. I talk about this a lot, but it's just true.
I don't care if it's
We
the
watch
second
training
team.
camp
I just
practices,
want
and
to.
I've seen a lot of these kind of coverages where it's bump and run on the outside. And they've been throwing it deep down the field and having success at a pretty good rate.
Neighbors in motion. Jones for Singletary.
Nice.
and in.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, claps, snaps.
Hops in from a yard out. And the
No
Giants are
claps.
just a point away from tying the
Snaps. God,
This
fucking
offensive line,
damn, man.
Carmen Brasillo, whatever he's got, them
Fuck.
doing, they are playing.
I'm happy about
very
that.
Well. They're-
At least we get a
you can
touchdown.
see it
Oh, bruh.
Hey,
across the board.
I'm not I don't want to say I'm not an offensive line expert, but just watching last week's game, watching practice, you can see that, like you said in the game, they're more unified. They know what they're doing. The double teams. You don't see people running free inside all the time.
I say you
we did
keep him
last
in.
year.
You keep him in. I don't give a fuck. You keep him in.
and having no hitters who are down
You
just
keep him
run
in.
through your offensive line, they are very
You keep him in.
conscious.
Hey,
You
coaching's
fucking keep
important.
it in.
The Giants got it right now.
Yep.
By the time this Giants fan is finished drinking his Pepsi, you'll be 15 seconds closer to game time. Giants watching. Better with Pepsi.
Make this a summer to share in the 3-row Kia Sorento, the tech-forward Sportage, the available all-wheel drive Seltos, or the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus Telluride, each one recommended by Consumer Reports. This summer, visit your local Kia dealer.
Get 0.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of select new 2024 Sportage and 2024 Sorento models.
From the start, the Giants got the offense going, the defense. A great win for these New York Football Giants at home.
Daniel Jones hits him on a big play, and all of a sudden energy started to erupt.
Incredible game. That has to feel real good.
It's a game that mattered. How we got the win.
They're going to lead by example.
Exactly.
They feed off of that, and the entire defense feeds off of that.
Ultimate Giants postgame.
Very emotional victory for the Giants.
Just to lighten your lock on this whole team.
That's what makes you different.
That was a fun second half. Thriller indeed. Welcome back, Giants postgame live.
Through all my travels, I've realized an island is only as big as its heart. And in my time in Barbados, I've seen the heart of the island, even through the people, through the food, even through the rum. The way we travel has completely changed, but it's the best feeling to know that peace of mind is right within our reach. So when you're ready to reimagine the way you explore, Barbados is open, and so is its heart.
Check out today's scoring drive brought to you by Citizens, the official bank of the New York Giants. Citizens is made ready for Giants fans, and Singletary with the 1-yard run, but here's the pass play, Daniel Jones to Darius Slayton.
Yeah, good, really good pocket to throw from, and right away you saw Darius Slayton just beat Mike Ford down the field. Mike Ford did a good job, almost tried to rip it out, but Slayton kept hold of that football, and good throw by Daniel Jones.
Slayton last year, career high 770 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns. So you know, with the dynamic kickoff, everybody wait. Now you can go. Pierce.
Wow.
Hit and drop. As the Giants did a nice job. Musau is down there. As we send it down to the sideline for this report with Howard Cross, brought to you by Duncan. The Giants run on Duncan.
Hey guys, the Giants are going to run on this offensive line. They've done a great job. They're cohesive up front. They're making holes. They're giving Daniel Jones time to throw the ball. But also the defensive line. They've done a great job stopping the run. The things that we wanted to do last year, they're doing it very well today.
Yeah, remember the Giants' points that they surrendered was the pick 6. Keenum in at quarterback. Dexter Lawrence out of the ball game. Azeez Ojulari, number 51, in as one of the edge rushers. And they're going to run it on first down. That's Cam Akers.
Well, you see here with Azeez Ojulari, he sets the edge, but he can't get off the block. He can make that tackle as it's coming through the hole, but he just got stuck on the block. It's not enough sometimes just to do your job and set the edge. You got to disengage and make a play.
Well, yeah, you set it up, finish it off.
Yep.
That's right.
Cam Akers spent 4 years with the Rams. Played in 6 games last year with Minnesota. Part of a deep backfield with the Texans.
Wow, is it?
Joe Mixon, who we didn't even see, and Dameon Pierce. Giants in the neutral zone. Case Keenum's going to air it deep, and he's going to get picked off.
And
by the Giants, Trey Hawkins, and he just gives himself
interception.
in the neutral zone.
Even though I don't think it would.
I'll say this: good job.
It counts.
Keenum. He saw it, knew he jumped offside, had a free play, but the throw was not very good.
Got a little helium in that one. He just hung up there.
Defense, offside, number 98. 5-yard penalty, second down.
DJ Davidson.
Davidson, yep, inside, jumped. I don't know if it was a good snap count that made it.
Take a look at the key and new faces. Tyrone Tracy, who got injured this week, and Elijah Chapman, who certainly got a chance with the ones here this afternoon to make an impact. Kia.com to discover movement that inspires. 2nd and 2. Akers able to bounce it outside. Muasau chases him out.
Who had contained Howard? Carl.
Well, it looks like the corner came free and just missed the tackle there.
And let's bring on Borders, veteran, 6th-year pro.
Gets in there and just whiffs. But you got your defensive end who gets blocked there on the edge. I'm not sure if that was Boogie Basham or Ojolari.
Okereke remains in the ball game. Keenum with plenty of time, and errant pass not handled over the middle.
That was just another example of what they do. This receiver's going across, clears the defense out, and the Texans, then we see the in cut. Look how far down the field the in cut is in. It is, and Case Keenum just didn't put enough air on it in front of him to make the catch.
Yeah, that's a dig route there, is what we used to call it, those two insides.
Yeah.
Hard to defend.
It's very hard because it takes a long time. You need protection. And the defense is not used to seeing 20-yard in cuts, Carl.
Akers hit by Okereke.
Hey,
that
bro.
ends that opportunity. Muasau in there as well as we check in with Howard Cross.
You know, Carl, I was thinking this looks like the old Washington offense back in the day when they throw those deep routes to Clark and everybody. That's exactly what it looks like to me.
Yeah, deep in cuts, deep digs, or they just take it all the way across the field like Kansas City does, and it's an over route, turns into an over route.
Well, the offensive coordinator for the Houston Texans is Bob Slowick. He came from San Francisco, but they even took that passing game and he just added on to it, of course, with talent. And a quarterback that turned out to be pretty good as a rookie last year.
3rd and 10. Keenum with time, able to hit that in route on Borders, and another first down as John Mechie makes the catch.
Yeah, now there's no pass rush whatsoever.
Well, Carl, that's the only thing that's going to stop it, because watch this route as they go up the field, in, out, and it cuts across the field, and it's for Borders. That's just tough to cover. You need pressure on the quarterback so he doesn't have so much time to make. Look down the middle, don't like it, come back to the left and hit the receiver.
Akers on a 1st and 10. Hawkins missed a tackle. Belton finally gets him to the ground. But a nice run by Cam Akers of 15.
Yeah, so you got front side of the play. The front side of the play is covered here, Phil. So he just cuts it back. Everyone over pursues there.
And then Hawkins misses a tackle.
And this is what plagued Hawkins last year. Inability to make a tackle, and he's got to be able to do that.
So they wiggle out of a 3rd and 10. Now 1st and 10 from the Giants 34. Keenum.
Wow.
Able to hook up with Xavier Hutchinson for another first down.
Well, nice little play action fake. They love this. So this is good for the defense to see the fakes, to see everything this Houston offense is doing. And Case Keenum, a nice veteran, just pulls back and finds the receiver coming all the way across the field.
Yeah, Trey Hawkins is in the trail position.
Yeah, Trey Hawkins. Sorry.
Hutchinson, a 6th-round pick last year out of Iowa State. Akers plows ahead, and he gets the first down. Okereke on the tackle. Don't miss out on 100 season of Giants football. Enjoy game day in the privacy of your own luxury suite. Suites are designed to provide you and your guests with VIP premier experience. Entertain clients and much more. Limited inventory is available. Scan that QR code. Run up to the TV. That phone out.
Giant defense getting pushed around a little bit in this drive.
You know, all the regulars are off, but some of these guys vying for playing time, they got to show up. Missing tackles.
Ojolari makes the tackle there. Okereke is still in the game.
Yeah, a couple guys, but missing assignments, Carl. You said it pretty good in this drive. Just know your job, do your job first, then try to do something special.
You know, the rookie Moosau, who replaced Michael McFadden, has been in on a lot of plays here. And the thing in his scouting report is he's not your typical height, weight, speed guy, but when the ball is snapped, he knows how to get to the place he needs to be at.
Yep, he had a good game last week against Detroit Lions.
Newman and Belton, the safeties now.
There it is again. See Moosau right there again at the point of attack.
Well, UCLA played very aggressive, number 53. Reads the plays fast. Here he is, just watching.
Right there, Bob. I mean, Phil.
Well, he's been watching Bobby Okereke, too. When it's an open spot, go hit it, because there's where the running back's coming.
Sorry, Ogunbowale on the tackle. There's Moosau and his scouting report.
They say not the prototypical linebacker inside, not big, maybe as much you would like some of your inside linebackers to be.
3rd and 6. Mechie with the first down. Trey Herndon shoves him out of bounds.
John Mechie got sick a couple years ago. Draft pick from Alabama. Good player. Set out a year. Made an appearance last year. Did well. And just adds to that wide receiving core it's good, talented. They got something of everything. And there's a lot of them. They got like 6 wide receivers that could almost start for a team, Carl.
Yeah, remember, Mechie was the 2nd-round pick in 2022, but had the illness and missed his rookie season. 1st and goal. Pitch and catch, and Mechie with the touchdown, and the Texans are back in front.
Trey Hawkins there on the coverage, or lack thereof.
Well, Isaiah Simmons looks like he's got it covered. And let's see if it's oh, shoot, I draw the wrong guy. Coming outside.
He just ran away from Simmons. Simmons is on the slot.
In fact, when Case Keenum threw it, I said, oh, that's a bad decision up here. But then you see the receiver pulls away, threw the perfect pass, and Isaiah Simmons could not get underneath it.
Yeah, misidentified. Trey Hawkins did have his guy covered.
Hey, look, Carl, we're 9,000 feet up in the air. It's hard to see all this stuff.
It's always important to correct it, though.
Fairbairn for his extra point. And he knocks that through. So Texans convert a couple of 3rd downs, and Mechie used that celebratory dance when he was at Alabama. Now he does it in the NFL.
Good for him.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the TurboMax engine, with the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Current eligible GMC lessees can get this low mileage lease on this 2024 Sierra Elevation for around $389 per month. We are professional grade GMC.
Millions of small businesses choose Spectrum Business, and each one is unique. But there is something you all have in common. You're tough, made to take it all on. That's why Spectrum Business is made to work, made to help you power through it all with reliable connectivity. That means fast internet, business phone, TV, and mobile solutions. Small businesses are made to keep on going, which is why Spectrum Business is made to work. Get Spectrum One for Business, one advanced connectivity solution for only $49.99 per month.
Save big and sleep better during the Labor Day mattress sale at Raymore and Flanigan. Try all the top brands and for a limited time save hundreds with up to 40% off. Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, Beauty Rest Black, Purple, Nectar, and more. Or finance your new mattress for as little as $15 a month with no interest for 72 months. And get free next day mattress delivery. Grab these deals while they last during Raymore and Flanigan's Labor Day mattress sale.
Hurry in to the Acura Summer of Performance event going on now.
broadcast is brought to you by your local Tri-State Cadillac dealers, the official luxury vehicle of the Giants. There's two of them. Back in Houston, the Texans on an impressive drive lead the Giants 14-7. And Carl, let's go back. Isaiah Simmons trying to cover a receiver in short distance.
Right, he's in that big nickel situation. He covers the slot. Now, he's a long, tall guy. Now, he can cover him vertically, but those short area quickness stuff, he struggles with. He's got long legs.
And what did he do in the first quarter that we saw him down here in the end zone?
Yeah, he had to stop the touchdown on the vertical route, but he's got to play better position on that so that he doesn't become, his height doesn't become a liability.
Hairston brings McKenzie down at the 22. Take a look at the Giants' last drive, engineered by Daniel Jones. And
okay, please let Daniel Jones play one more. Oh God, bro. What if he goes for another interception? It's just over. I'm just done. I'm done. We're done with this. It's show over. Yeah, it's fucking show over.
Of Daniel Jones. So let's take a look at the Giants right now. And
okay, let's go, Daniel Jones. Come on.
Out there, and so does Daniel Jones.
I like this. Come on.
Jones, Neighbors.
Easy and nice throw.
Bumped out of bounds by Mike Ford.
Well, once he came in motion, got
easy, nice throw.
To me, that's always
easy, nice throw.
He's not going to block. You just give him another spot to run. Nice little fake like he was going to block and open it.
I feel bad for Neighbors, bro. He doesn't deserve to be on the Giants. Don't worry, bro. We're going to get you a quarterback. We're going to get you a good quarterback.
2nd and 7. Singletary again. And
I swear, if it's a 4 and out, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Here we go. Malik Neighbors, as advertised. We've seen it in practice a lot. I think everybody wants to see it in the game. They will. Don't worry. We're going to see a lot of different stuff as time goes on. Size, speed, deceptive, competitor, big time. But I think the first thing caught me by surprise when he walked by me in training camp, I went, he is a big wide receiver. A guy that can break tackles, especially from the secondary.
3rd and 6. Clean pocket for Jones.
Nice.
He's able to hit Wandale Robinson.
Nice.
At the 40-yard line. Again, that has been one of the themes here.
Yeah.
Watch the pocket here. This is really important. I know this might be backups for Houston. I don't care. You know, you can only play against the guys that are there, but nice job of look at the pocket that Daniel Jones has. And he had like 3 different reads. 1, 2, third guy gets a little antsy because he knows he's got to get rid of the football, but the throw is right on target.
Well, I tell you,
I like this.
Going to slow down a little bit this year.
I like this.
They continue to block like
Second warning. I like this, Daniel. Keep playing. Keep playing Daniel Jones.
Takes us to the 2-minute warning. Texans in front of the Giants.
I want him to keep playing.
5 New York.
New Jersey is home to the
we
best
may be
public schools.
fucked, but hey, bro, he needs this. Obviously, he needs this. He needs this shit. Maybe he needs this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, fuck.
Over the head of Singletary, incomplete. Got a little
Bro,
pressure.
oh my.
I don't know if it's
Bro.
going to hit on that or not.
Yeah,
This motherfucker out of here.
There was really not much there. It's going to get
My
tackled
boy,
and
go
caught
to
it, so-
China. Go to the
Once
fucking
again, though,
XFL,
look at
bro.
Slotman in there. Man, nice job of blocking. He felt
Brother
the
is
pressure
going
that
to the
time, so
XFL. Bro
basically
is
throw
going
away.
to the XFL.
But I would say this: if they could drive down and score right here, Carl, that will change everything
Bro,
for how they feel.
3rd
about
and
their
10.
offense,
Come on,
about the
Daniel.
quarterback. Just for today.
Need a hit on a 3rd and 10. Remember on the first drive, Neighbors dropped a 3rd and 10 pass. Jones throws the in.
That's what I'm talking
Jones
about.
completes it. And that's Malik.
Come on, neighbors.
I'm going to say this right here. You can have the pass and the catch. I'm looking at that offensive line, and they are doing a great job. That's a great route by Neighbors, but boy, this offensive line.
He stumbled, had extra time. Really good play. Safe defense by Houston. Lets him throw that in cut.
Flag on the play is Jones.
There it
Throws
is.
his back shoulder.
You know what that tells you, Phil? That he learned something from his second interception.
Yes.
Because that one you said, the other second interception, you say he should have thrown it back shoulder. He comes back and he throws it here.
Oh.
It's incomplete, but
he ripped it though. That's what you want to do on those throws.
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 9 covered up number 47. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Rookie Theo Johnson called for the illegal formation. Phil, let's watch it again.
Top of the screen.
And the do's and don'ts for quarterback with this coverage.
Yeah, here you go. Let's watch the coverage. Well, we kind of lost him a little bit. But he made the proper decision. Back shoulder, throw it with a lot of steam
1st and
on it.
15.
And his guys
Come on,
the only
Daniel.
one that had a chance
I'm going to make a name for myself. Come on, Daniel. Make a name for yourself, Daniel. I want to make a name for myself. I'm out of
Just back up a little bit.
I'm going to make a name. Oh, this is my time now.
The first time.
This is my time now.
2 timeouts remaining.
Come on, 2nd and 4. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God, Neighbors, you're him. You're him, Neighbors. Oh my God, Neighbors.
Feel good plays here, isn't there?
You're him, Neighbors. Oh man, you need a quarterback. I'm so sorry. We're gonna get you a quarterback.
Draft choice right there.
Hey, Carl.
Oh my fucking God.
Team in the league probably in their receiver.
I love your Neighbors.
You can't go wrong throwing it back shoulder. Your receiver has such an easier chance of turning and making the play, breaking it up.
Oh man, Neighbors, you need a quarterback to throw to. Come on, Neighbors. I like this. Come on.
Jones lets it.
Oh, come on.
Hyatt reeled it in.
Come on, bro.
Officials are saying yes.
What the fuck? These wide receivers start cooking.
After throwing the interception.
Holy shit, they're cooking.
2-2. He is letting it go. That was a one-handed catch.
Oh my God.
That looks like Hyatt's right foot was out of bounds.
Go.
Snap the ball, yeah.
The official won't get from over it. He's almost like saying to him.
Yeah, but why is the official?
Replay assist.
Replay does it. Yes.
Replay assist.
Yes, because we're inside of 2 minutes and you see
That's
it
out.
comes out of bounds. Heck of a catch by Jalen Hyatt.
Yep.
Game clock operator, please put 31 seconds on the game clock, please. 31 seconds. Thank you.
Yeah, but replay was talking to the officials. They were not going to let that happen because it did look like it could go either way.
Yeah.
Even from our vantage point of 9,000.
Damn, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. Come on, bro. Let's keep this momentum. Tell you, momentum is a real thing. You get this momentum, you start cooking.
Remaining in the
Come on, Daniel.
Jones hits Slayton. Again, the Giants have 2 timeouts remaining, and they'll use one of them here with 27 seconds to go in the half.
You kind of get the sense that Daniel Jones has stabilized.
Come on, bro. That was a bro. I love.
No doubt.
I love that, man. Malik Neighbors trying to make a name for himself.
Whoa, is this your new Nissan Rogue? Yeah, crazy story. Yesterday, I was at the Nissan in the summer sales event taking a test drive, and Laura says,
"We've got somewhere to be."
and off we went. We're having a blast. And she tells me it's recommended by Consumer Reports.
These rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Get a low $269 per month lease on Rogue, or get up to $2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims.
Brian Dable trying to get another scoring drive engineered here. The Giants, Daniel Jones.
Come on, Daniel. Let's get you a touchdown. Let's get you a touchdown, y'all.
But has engineered a scoring drive, and that pass is behind Gray and incomplete.
Tried to get it to him quick before the defender got there. Tight throw, and they're going to go for the field goal. Man-to-man, the safety's back comes up. No, that's the linebacker.
Yeah, he's got to hit him in stride on that one.
That was...
Can't throw it behind him.
Not the throw you wanted.
So the Giants are going to send out the field goal unit, and you say, well, why not go for it? It's a preseason game. Well, they also want to get the field goal unit a live rep.
Yeah, but let me say this. Brian Dable said we're just going to do some what you call first day practice plays, and they have done nothing that game planned against this Texans defense. So it's skill against skill, and the Giants have done a pretty good job, most part, for the first half.
Rips that through from 31 yards out. Phil, yeah, explain that a little bit more as far as kind of the plays that they've run as opposed to what they are working on in practice.
We're not seeing the offense we're going to see opening game of the year. There's going to be much more to it. Players, movement, design, trying to trick them, make them think, all the things that you do, especially early in the season, to help your players get open and make plays.
One of the things the Giants have not had since Odell Beckham Jr. is a difference maker, and Malik Neighbors after that early drop with some huge plays on that drive.
That was a good pass.
Look, I said this in the opening real quick, but they don't need him to be, I think we all agree with this, they don't need him to be really good. They need him to be borderline great. We want to see Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. I want to see him in that class really like right away.
Well, I mean, he's comes from wide receiver U, because all those LSU guys are just excelling, and you can see he's got the pedigree there.
Carl at LSU, they just don't even bother with the run. Let's just throw it.
Last year, he led the NCAA. He averaged 120.7 yards per game.
That's called always open.
So 21 seconds to go. 4 catches, 54 yards for Neighbors. This one will go into the end zone. It'll be muffed. And then down to the end zone for a touchback. We check in on the sideline with Madeline Burke.
Thanks, Bob. Well, Malik Neighbors actually grew up a Giants fan in part because he loved watching Odell Beckham Jr. when he started playing football. He couldn't find gloves his size, so he DM'd the receiver saying, hey, can I have a pair of your gloves? Well, Odell never saw it until draft night when Malik Neighbors, the fellow LSU receiver, was drafted by the Giants. Odell responded to the direct message saying, hey, guess you don't need those gloves anymore. Congratulations.
And what Odell Beckham Jr. did his rookie, remember, he missed a lot of camp, missed the first 4 games, and had as good a 12 games as any player has ever had in their rookie season.
His hands, they were the size of Howard Cross's hands, which you could never drop a ball.
Holding. Big mitts.
Offense. Number 62.
You know, why is it that every 2-minute series starts with either a screen or a draw? It's been that way since the 1900s when we played.
It's the out call. Like, what do we do? What do we do? We'll just run a draw and see what happens.
Let's get a drive starter. Are they called drive starters?
Yeah, just do it. You know, it's easy. You hope to get some yards, and it just kind of, it does relieve a little pressure that we got this going, and, you know, sooner or later, you got to take some shots.
Yeah, this Brian Burns is back in the ball game. Akers on the run. And Akers cut down by Okereke and Trey Herndon. Thibodeau was also in the game there for that brief series. So Malik Neighbors got off to a rough start with that drop on 3rd down, but certainly picked it up in the second quarter. At the half, Texans lead the Giants 14-10. Madeline Burke and Howard Cross will guide you through halftime. All here from Houston. level with a season ticket membership.
And it's intercepted. Deontay Banks.
You will receive exclusive benefits like members-only events, game day experiences, and discounts on Giants merchandise at the team shop.
Sacked by Thibodeau, and the Giants have won.
To learn more about a New York Giants season ticket membership, visit giants.com/tickets.
Make this a summer to share in the three-row Kia Sorento, the tech-forward Sportage, the available all-wheel drive Seltos, or the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus Telluride, each one recommended by Consumer Reports. This summer, visit your local Kia dealer.
Get 0.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of select new 2024 Sportage and 2024 Sorento models.
By the time this Giants fan is finished drinking his Pepsi, you'll be 15 seconds closer to game time. Giants watching. Better with Pepsi.
Hellman's Real Mayonnaise. Chop, tumble, twist, and dog your way to rich, creamy deliciousness. Irresistible. Hellman's Mayonnaise.
What does it take to keep our Giants players moving on and off the field for over 40 years? It takes hard work and a passionate team of experts. It takes the best doctors always on the sideline and in the operating room, ready to diagnose, rebuild, and push the world's top athletes to get back to their highest level. What makes this all happen is our team of physicians at HSS, ranked #1 in the nation in orthopedics for over 14 years. HSS, proud to care for the New York Giants.
Welcome back to NRG Stadium, where the Texans lead the Giants 14-10 at the half. Howard, the first time we've seen Daniel Jones in a game in action since last season when he suffered the ACL injury. What did you see from him?
Hey, you know what? He had a little rust starting out, then he kind of got himself together, right in the ship. I like it.
Not without its hiccups. Let's take a look at some highlights here. Of course, Daniel Jones taking the field with the starters to get this game going. Starting offensive line, of course, important for him as well.
Right off the bat, he has the ball, has a lot of time. He starts to get pressure in the end zone. You got to throw that into the ground in front of him, but he lets it go. But he comes right back, finds Neighbors on the sideline. Great throw by Daniel. Now he throws a nice back shoulder. Then a little more comfortable, a little more time. Down the field to Slayton to the 1-yard line. And then Singletary right through the middle. Nice play. But let's finish it off again with one more Daniels to Neighbors. Look at this catch. Climb the ladder, kid. He does a great job.
Beautiful catch by Malik Neighbors. That drive would end with a 31-yard field goal from Graham Gano. As it's 14-10 Texans with the lead. We got more to come. Wandale Robinson taking us for a hometown visit in this episode of Giants Profiles. Stay with us on Giants Halftime. We'll be back with more after this.
It's never easy to hear you have cancer, but knowing where to go for treatment
makes all the difference.
Most cancer centers have general oncologists, but at Hackensack Meridian John Theurer Cancer Center, we have world-renowned subspecialists.
In the exact cancer you have.
You're not just getting a cancer center. You're getting New Jersey's premier cancer center.
And the nation's only multi-state NCI-designated cancer consortium. Know the difference. Hackensack Meridian John Theurer Cancer Center.
You won't believe this, but Wendy's has new saucy nugs. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, ghost pepper, sauce. And if Wendy's found a way to make their nugs even better, that means anything is sauceable! Okay, not really. But Wendy's nugs are definitely now sauceable. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
From the start, the Giants got the offense going, the defense going. Great win for these New York Football Giants at home.
Daniel Jones hits him on a big play, and all of a sudden energy started to erupt.
Raises his hand and celebrates. Touchdown, Giants!
incredible game. That has to feel real good.
It's a game that matters. Have we got the win?
They're going to lead by example.
Exactly. They feed off of that, and the entire defense feeds off of that.
Welcome to Giants postgame.
Very emotional victory for the Giants.
To lighten your lock on this whole team.
That's what makes it good.
That was a fun second half. Thriller indeed. Welcome back, Giants postgame live. Welcome back to NRG Stadium, where the Texans lead the Giants 14-10 at the half in the second preseason game of the year. But from the small town of Frankfort, Kentucky, to the big-time excitement of MetLife Stadium, Giants receiver Wan'Dale Robinson takes us on a trip back home in this edition of Giants Profiles. Take a look.
Hello. Wan'Dale, how you doing? You ready to be a New York Giant?
I feel like I kind of grew up a lot faster than a lot of kids around my age, especially just coming from where I come from. Sometimes to think about it, it's just like I couldn't have dreamed about all of this. Well, I mean, I did dream about all of it, but who didn't know like it would really happen?
He had to overcome so much and fight through so much. I went to prison twice, not once. The first time I went to prison, he was 6 months, and then I got out, he was 4. I didn't last but like 19 months, and he was 6 when I went back in. We only had those 19 months to really be together, and let's say the best thing I probably did was put a football in his hand.
This is where everything started. I think it's a special place to me. It's a really small place. Everybody kind of knows everybody, and everybody's friendly. My first place I really remember was on Pulliam. It was called Pulliam Drive, and just me, my mom, and my dad. I remember me and my cousin used to try to run around in this little yard, but me and Dad throwing the football either up here, back here. We were like this. I mean, you couldn't separate us from each other, and so I started playing football in Louisville, Kentucky, and he was driving me to Louisville each and every day just for practice. Where I was from in Frankfort, they didn't allow you to play tackle until you were 7, and my dad was like, this kid's a little too active, I gotta get him into something. And he was like, we're gonna take him up to Louisville. Had a friend, and they were like, you can use his birth certificate, and so.
If he wants to play football, we're gonna learn how to play real football. I took a birth certificate and went to Louisville and put him into a league football league, and he started running back at 5 years old with the 6 and 8 year olds. And I kind of figured like that's where his toughness has come from. Most people are probably like, why you do your kid like that? But like that's what he wanted to do. He's always been the smallest kid on the team. I mean, even when we came back to Frankfurt, he was still the smallest kid on the field, but like he had the biggest heart and he was the toughest.
If you can't tackle me at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how big I am. So I'm just always trying to live by that and just know that as long as I can get open and I can do what I have to do, it doesn't matter how big somebody else is.
Get to know some of your favorite players with Giants Profiles. The full series starts next week on all Giant digital platforms. Stay with us. The second half coming your way next right here as the Texans lead the Giants 14-10 at NRG Stadium. We'll be back with more after this.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Current qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $199 a month. Or well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR when you finance with GM Financial.
You can understand a lot about us humans if you just look in our wallets. Behind the cards and receipts, there's almost always a picture of loved ones. Reminders that nothing matters more than this. Which is why every TD employee helps to make our bank a greet you and your dog by your name, open longer when your Aunt Susan needs us kind of place. And we're also leading, changing where and how people bank with the financial strength to support all kinds of businesses and customers with credit cards, loans, guidance, and solutions that put people first. Because TD sees millions of transactions, but we know it's the people behind them that matter most. That's how banking can be unexpectedly human.
This summer is the perfect time to get away with a great deal on your favorite Hyundai models. All backed by America's best warranty, plus 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Add more joy to your journey. Hurry into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. But act fast. The hottest deals of the summer won't last. Get in and get away now. Lease an all-wheel drive Tucson for $229 a month, or get 1.99% APR, or up to $1,250 bonus cash. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
This announcement was brought to you by the law firm of McCarter & English, LLP, providing legal services to the New York Giants for more than 25 years. From tech startups to Fortune 100 companies, McCarter is the counsel of choice for leaders in the global marketplace. Find them online at mccarter.com. Back in Houston, where the Texans lead the Giants 14-10 at halftime. Bob Papa along with Carl Banks and Phil Simms. And guys, obviously Daniel Jones showed some rust early on. Your impressions of what you saw?
Listen, he came back. I thought he showed a little toughness, still throwing the football, making good decisions and everything like that. And I believe it was really good. He had some adversity. Got bloodied a little, and it didn't affect him. And I thought at the end, the last couple of drives, I thought he was really into the game and letting the football go and doing what I think Daniel Jones can do.
Well, I think it was great that he allowed the team to level set where he is realistically, because if he goes out there and he lights it up, it's going to be a false sense of security. So you saw him go 9 for 11 in 2 minutes, and then he had the two bonehead mistakes. Well, one bonehead mistake and one bad play.
Yeah, the interception by Petrie that was returned for a touchdown. Should have never made that throw. And we'll take a look at the halftime stats brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture, the official furniture store and mattress partner of the New York Giants. And Carl, the other thing too, right? I mean, from a defensive standpoint, C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans were able to pick them apart pretty easily.
Yeah, like pass coverage, again, when you look at the second level of the Giants defense, when you look at cornerback and safety play, they were exploited in the pass game. So there are still some questions to be answered there. Now, obviously, again, you can scheme certain things, but they've got to do better at the basics.
Brian Dable taking a look at some plays, and Daniel Jones gets the first half.
Bob, you didn't talk about my neck. I injured it. Doing these...
You mean looking down on the field?
No, looking up.
Was he looking up?
I thought I was at church praying, My gosh.
Yeah, well, you go to the stadiums around the league for preseason games, and visiting TV usually gets stuck in some very high booth in the corner somewhere.
Yes. Small. I mean, come on. We got this guy between us that's taking up a lot of space.
My cross isn't up here. Graham Gano will kick it off with the dynamic kickoff. Again, once the ball is kicked, nobody can move until it's fielded. And then it's all systems go. Simms is back deep. And then he'll take off and go with it. Gets a crease. There's a flag on the play.
Flip.
And Gano has to lower his shoulder, and you don't want him having to make a tackle.
Yeah.
Remember, he was injured last year on the blocked field goal in the opening series against the Cowboys.
I think Chris Boyd gets the block in the back that brings us back. They created the big hole for the return to the run through.
During the return,
you're going to see it. There it is.
Number 45 of the return team. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to talk to Coach Dayball right when he's coming out. I said, hey, your quarterback, first time in the saddle in a while. How'd you like it? He goes, outside of the 2 plays, he did good. One boneheaded play out of the end zone, one kind of bad throw down the field. He said they played great as an offense. He said he wasn't going to stop throwing the ball down the field. He wanted Daniel to keep pressing, and he did. I said, how about the defense? He goes, hey, we stopped a pretty talented group. It looked really good, but we got to do better on third down.
Yeah, because remember, as Mechie makes the catch on the cross, there's a flag on the play in the vicinity of offensive holding, or is it roughing the passer?
Yeah. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense at number 98. 15-yard penalty. First down.
I think it's 2 mistakes on DJ Davidson. Remember, he jumped offside in the second quarter, and now roughing the passer. And, you know, again, they're looking for that other body on the defensive front.
Well, you got
98 right in the middle.
Yeah, goes airborne and comes down and pushes the quarterback to the ground.
Davidson in his third year out of Arizona State, a 5th-round pick in 2022, went on IR his rookie season, appeared in 15 games last year.
What'd you think of that call, Howard? Carl?
Well, it was the right call. They're going to protect quarterbacks in this league, and once you push him to the ground, there's no saving you after that.
J.J. Taylor on the carry, and Carl, there's an example, right? Azeez Ojulari doesn't set the edge.
Yeah, I mean, Azeez Ojulari, he's not going to be magically put in third down situations. They're going to run at him when they put him on the field, so he's going to have to hold up. And, you know, just thinking that I'm just going here and speed rush, they're just going to use me for that. Well, the other team, those coaches get paid too, and they're going to scout you.
Jonathan Sutherland, one of the new Giants, number 34, comes out of the game. He was on Seattle's practice squad last year, played his college ball at Penn State. The Giants literally signed a handful of guys within the last few days that are going to be playing in this game. Keenum under pressure throws it away, and there's Azeez Ojulari with the pressure.
Yeah, those are ideal conditions for him.
Well, what do you do this time? It's good. Switch sides. Maybe this is better.
No, he does what he does best on third down situations. He just outworks him there. But when you play regular downs, you got to earn the right to get in these third down situations. Just good effort by him there. There's no disputing he's a talented pass rusher.
And remember, the quarterback was not out of the tackle box, and the ball never got to the line of scrimmage, which is why they have thrown a illegal grounding penalty on Keenum. So it's a loss of down.
Ojulari's got him. Doesn't get it past the line of scrimmage.
Nope.
But you're right. That was really good technique and just willpower, too, by Ojulari to get there.
Basham, the other edge rusher, on this 3rd and 13. Keenum for Taylor. Can't handle it. Incomplete. So Texans will send out the punting unit. Azeez Ojulari, his rookie season, had 8 sacks for the Giants. In 2022, he was limited to just 7 games, but had 5.5 sacks in those 7 games. Last year in 11 games, had 2.5.
He's a talented rusher. There's you can't dispute that. He's just got to stay healthy, and he's got to become a more complete defensive player.
Yeah, he's got to give the pass rushers, Thibodeau and Burns, come in and when they're at too many plays, take their place to give them a rest.
Yep.
McKenzie on the return. Fields it at the 22. And gets tripped up before he gets to the 35. A return of 11 yards here in the third quarter. Texans lead the Giants by a score of 14-10. McKenzie ran into his own teammate, and that's never good. Tommy DeVito takes center stage when we return to Houston.
Current eligible non-GM lessees get this low mileage lease on this 2024 Cadillac XT4 Luxury for around $409 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
By the time this Giants fan is finished drinking his Pepsi, you'll be 15 seconds closer to game time. Giants watching. Better with Pepsi.
These modular sofas are everywhere, and they're so expensive.
But this is perfect.
Ari, wait!
Let's play Dare to Compare.
Bob's
Modular Bob versus a competition. What are you looking for, Dad?
Wireless charging and extra storage.
Only Bob's has both. Mom?
Something family friendly that's actually affordable.
Almost $3,000? Yikes. Now show Bob's. Only $14.99. That's only $250 per section. See how much you can save when you dare to compare. In store or at mybobs.com.
For thrills, for celebrations, for intimacy, for triumph. We all have reasons for wanting to be healthy. When you test with Quest, you and your doctor can track your health over time to reveal patterns. With the bigger picture, you can transform your future health. And that might be the most important reason of all. For all your reasons, Quest.
Touchdown. Got it.
Back at Houston, offensive line Josh Azudu at left tackle, rookie free agent Jake Kubis at left guard. Slotman remains the center. The right guard is Jalen Mayfield, and the right tackle is Joshua Miles. Daniel Jones, 11 of 18, 138 yards. Obviously, the awful pick on the first series. But got into a little bit of a rhythm. Tommy DeVito now in quarterback.
Come on, Tommy.
A nice showing last week. Hands it off for Gray, and Gray bounces ahead for a yard or two. Allen Robinson, number 5, is in the ball game as he battles for one of those roster spots at the receiver position, coming off a great week of practice this past week.
Bob, he showed it in the game last week. I know he was going against backups in Detroit, but he just stood out. And I guess we got to expect that. He's a veteran. He's got talent. He's had success in the league, and even this offensive line really anxious to see how they play against Houston's defensive line.
Nice.
DeVito to Gray. Can't make the man miss. Stopped short of the first down. Subscribe to the Giants Huddle podcast presented by Citizens. Exclusive interviews and the best analysis of Big Blue. Find it on the Giants app, Giants.com/podcast, or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform.
You know, this was, again, I can't talk enough about the job that Carmen Basillo has done with his offensive line. Just first impressions, they just seem to all be playing well together.
And again, he's got Gray on the run, and he's got a first down. Check in on the sideline with Madeline Burke.
Thanks, Bob. Well, Giants defensive back Jonathan Sutherland just got out of the blue tent. He's questionable to return with a burner.
Got signed just this week. All right, so Phil, let me ask you this.
Ask me.
You know, Jones got off to a rough start. You've had some high interception games in your career. What did Parcells say to you after you started throwing picks?
Well, the best one was we were playing the Kansas City Chiefs. He had a good secondary. Fourth quarter, I throw my third interception of the day, and I think, oh, my gosh, he's going to kill me when I walk the sidelines. He waves his finger. He says, come here, Sims. I said, yeah, coach. He goes, are you watching the same game I'm watching? And I said, yeah, good one. And I just kept walking. I got off easy that time, Carl.
You know, the other thing, even as a team, if you're playing like crap in the first half, he'll come in and say, you know, they're not going to cancel the game just because you're playing like crap. Go out there and play better.
That's right. And I really believe this. If he was coaching Daniel Jones after the game, he'd say, look, this is good. You know, and his exact words, I kind of copied them. You got bloodied a little today, and you hung in there. And you played aggressive and made good decisions after those mistakes.
Hodgins at the top of the screen, Robinson at the bottom of the screen. Two receivers that could be fighting for one spot on this roster. 2nd and 7, and not a lot of running room there for Joshua Kelly, the former Charger, signed just this week. Let's take a look at this afternoon's Rookie Spotlight. It's brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit Kia.com to discover movement that inspires. And Carl and Phil, fluid in his motions in route running.
Yeah, Theo Johnson. You can talk about tight ends better than I can.
I saw him at Penn State, watched him, good blocker, runs better than everybody thought.
Come on,
judge him in the passing game because he did nothing. But he's been, I think, a big surprise for the Giants, getting down the field on pass routes.
3rd and 6, that pass intended for Robinson.
that knocked down at the line of scrimmage, or?
So the Giants will send out.
That was kind of a throwaway.
Jamie Gillen punt the football away.
We're up so high, I can't. Certain angles of the field, you just can't see what's going on.
Well, you should have been here when I first walked into the booth to see what was going on here, and I went, "What? This is our booth?" But no, it's been fun.
Miles Bryant calls for a fair catch inside the 10-yard line. So we'll step aside here in the third preseason game number 2. Giants fans making the trip to Houston. Texans in front here on Fox 5.
Through all my travels, I've realized an island is only as big as its heart. And in my time in Barbados, I've seen the heart of the island, even through the people, through the food, even through the rum. The way we travel has completely changed, but it's the best feeling to know that peace of mind is right within our reach. So when you're ready to reimagine the way you explore, Barbados is open, and so is its heart.
Make this a summer to share in the 3-row Kia Sorento, the tech-forward Sportage, the available all-wheel drive Seltos, or the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus Telluride, each one recommended by Consumer Reports. This summer, visit your local Kia dealer.
Get 0.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of select new 2024 Sportage and 2024 Sorento models.
Let's go, Giants fans, let's go!
Bring your friends, family, and neighbors out to run the Giants Foundation 5K and Kids Run presented by Quest on Saturday, September the 7th, and finish in the end zone line at MetLife Stadium.
Finish! Good run, good run!
Visit Giants.com/5K for details and to register.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by your local Tri-State Cadillac dealers, the official luxury vehicle of the Giants. Back in Houston, always great to be back in H-Town and get yourself some good Tex-Mex or a nice steak here in Houston. The Texans lead the Giants 14-10 in the third quarter. Brian Dable played his starters the first half on offense, and a lot of the guys defensively as well played that entire first half. Keenum remains in at quarterback. Hands it off to J.J. Taylor, who was on the practice squad last year. Carl, let's talk a little bit about the Giants' defense.
Well, they put a lot of good plays on film, Bob. There's Ojulari. There's Thibodeau taking on a block there, shedding it. Here's a spin move by Burns, pressure up the middle, and there's Big Dex knocking it down, and then there's Ojulari with his sack. So they put a lot of good stuff on tape. Shane Bowen is an aggressive play caller, but they are very fundamentally sound.
Yep. Not a big blitzing team. I don't think they will be this year.
Taylor keeps going. Chased by Chapman, who gets him out of bounds.
Elijah Chapman just made the New York Giants football team, folks.
We talked about all the good work by the defense. Not here. Now let's see. Did Taylor step out of bounds?
Maybe not.
The hill didn't come down.
The runner stepped out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
But
look at 94. Oh my gosh.
He just made the football team, folks.
Undrafted free agent out of SMU. They've talked about his strength and how powerful he is and having him spinning the wheels to get downfield.
Oh, yeah.
He just outran everybody else on the field, all the small guys.
And remember, he was running with the ones in the first half because Brian Dable said, look, you get these guys in preseason and they look good going against the 2s and 3s as Hutchinson makes the catch. He goes, then you put him on your team, and then all of a sudden they have to play, and you're like, damn, that guy can't play. So let's see him against the 1s, and Chapman got that opportunity.
Carl said it. He had success against the 1s, and he ran down the field and said, how do you like me now, Coach?
Yeah, 6 foot, 278 pounds. That's not huge. He's quick, and you can see he's got some motor.
Carl, I think they got to put him back on the scales. 278 might be a little light.
Check in with Howard Cross.
You ought to see the guys on the sideline celebrating and saying, you were moving, big fella.
In the pocket, there's no receiver.
Yeah, that could be. Did not cross the line of scrimmage. It was close.
Chapman played 50 games at SMU, 148 tackles, 13.5 sacks. Let's take a look. The Giants set a blitz.
Pressure.
Keenum just kind of tosses it away.
No one in the vicinity, and he's in the pocket. And did it go to the line of scrimmage? I guess it did.
I guess it did.
Elijah Chapman, boy, I tell you what, that's an impressive play. I'm still thinking about that one.
We're going to see that play a lot.
2nd and 10. Keenum double clutch and then checks it down to Troy Hairston, and he gets tackled after a short gain.
When you're Elijah Chapman and the situations he's in and everything, Carl Chapman, you have to make plays like this and show them more than just I'm solid. I can make plays in the middle.
I can show you better than I can tell you, Coach. Here I go.
Well, not just that, but in the first quarter, if you remember going against the Texans 1s, he drew a holding penalty.
Yes, he did.
That's right. And got good pressure. 3rd and 5 for the Texans. See if the Giants can get off the field. Keenum, wheel route, overthrows the running back J.J. Taylor. Matt Adams was on the coverage. Matt, on the first day of padded practices, showed up to the team meeting fully dressed and ready to go. And he's done it every day.
Yeah, I mean, that's a guy who's serious about football. Now, they're looking for him to replace their special team ace. What's Cam's last name?
One second there. Townsend's ready to. Cam Brown is
Cam Brown, yes, Cameron Brown.
McKenzie calls for a fair catch after a 44-yard punt. 8 minutes to go in the 3rd. Texans by 4.
We save women's lives here, but Mike Lawler voted to punish doctors who provide abortion care. And he supported letting politicians ban abortion with no exceptions to save a woman's life. Tell Mike Lawler, stop attacking abortion rights.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Get your ideal combination of power and capability. And experience hands-free highway driving technology with Ford Blue Cruise, available on select vehicles. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now. Returning lessees can now lease a Ford F-150 for just $299 a month for 24 months, only at your local Ford stores.
Let's retrace our steps. The heat is on.
What?
The walls are closing in, and everyone's a suspect.
Are you just quoting cop shows?
That's what they want us to think.
He's just quoting cop shows.
I'm too old for this.
We're not detectives. We're connectivity experts. If millions of communities rely on us for fiber, internet, and mobile, you can too. Optimum, where local is big time.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the TurboMax engine, with the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models, or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value. We are professional grade GMC.
The last thing we need is Congressman D'Esposito taking away our rights. D'Esposito let slip he'd vote to ban abortion nationwide and voted to let doctors be prosecuted for medical decisions. Tell Congressman D'Esposito to oppose the Life at Conception Act.
Hey, subscribe to Giants text alert. Stay up to date on breaking news, ticket offers, game day entertainment. More. Text 201-636-1569 to get started. Along with Carl Banks, Bill Sims, Howard Cross, Adam Burke. Bob Papa, welcome back to Houston, where the Texans lead the Giants 14-10. We're in the third quarter. Brian Cox, former outstanding player in the National Football League, working with those defensive linemen.
Talk about a guy that played with fire in his belly every single down. I mean, he was
mad at the world every day.
Yes, sir.
DeVito to throw on first down, and that's in and out of the hands of one of the new Giants, Jacob Johnson, in his 6th year out of Tennessee. He was literally just signed yesterday.
Phil, watch this. If we get this again, you'll see when they fake the handoff, the lineman goes down the line and turns back to get the free rusher. Take a look here.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yes, I see. I know who you're talking about, Carl. That's Schlottman, the center.
Yeah, I mean, to come out and block on a bootleg that far out, I mean, I can't say it enough. This is a team that looks like they know what they're doing from an offensive assignment standpoint, because that would have been a free runner last year.
Yeah, it would have been, but you have said it and watched them last year, compared it to this year, so you are right once again. Here we go, the center, Schlottman, good job.
And how about Jacob Johnson with the block?
Yes.
Just to finish my thought on Johnson, he played 3 years with the Patriots. He played the last 2 years with Las Vegas. There's a lot of similarities and friendships amongst those coaching staffs, and Dable and his staff. And Johnson, who is an international pathway player from Germany, has carved out a nice career. Literally just signed yesterday. DeVito under some pressure, hits Gray, and Gray gets hit immediately at the 29-yard line by Miles Bryant, gain of 5.
No, I'll say this too. You watched the Giants last week. Drew Lock got nicked up, so he's not out there today. But Tommy DeVito played well. There's an energy about him. They got to feel good. I think they're going to keep all 3 quarterbacks. Good pocket movement. Can throw it off on the run, right, left. He can move and make the throws. And I think Coach Dable said it. And Tommy DeVito's an entirely different guy this year compared to his rookie year.
But he worked with him every single day, so to let someone go like that and bring a third guy in, probably saying, well, I want to start this all over again. This guy knows how to coach.
One of the new Giants, just literally signed yesterday, or 2 days ago, Joshua Kelly, goes nowhere on that handoff. Kelly played in 3 of 17 games for the Chargers last year, had 405 yards rushing. Former 4th-round pick with the Chargers in 2020.
And that was Marcus Harris from the Texans. Got in there and could hear the hit from up here.
Third and 9, blitz. DeVito can't hook up with Hodgins.
Well, he wanted to throw that as a back shoulder, but that one came up short.
Yeah, he never really set his feet just to rip it. He got rid of it too quick.
Yeah, here he is here. And you'll take it from here, Phil, like he's throwing the back shoulder, but he threw it.
Yeah, so quick. No time to react if you're the tight end.
Yeah.
You can see he's a little upset maybe about the thinking of what the receiver's doing himself.
There's only one thing he could do in that play with the receiver going vertical. Unless it was supposed to be an out route.
Dealing with a low knuckling punt. Flag on the play as Bryant gets little on the return.
No, real quick, just watching the first half.
Wheaton on the coverage.
Sorry, Bob, but watching the first half, this was clear. When the defense stays back with their defensive backs, the Giants can run it. Then when they bump and run the outside, they were throwing it down the field on them every time.
Sure.
So now they got what they want. They got some threats on the outside that if you want to play man-to-man, we're going to take our shots.
There you go. I mean, that's the Brian Dable way, and that's going to be enabled or made possible because of the offensive line.
No question.
I mean, you can see it and want it.
Giants trailing by 4 here in the third.
Well, if you want my 2 cents on interest rates, we got options.
My 2 cents. This one's priced to sell.
My 2 cents?
My 2 cents?
My 2 cents?
My 2 cents?
My 2 cents? Here's my 2 cents. I'm planning for the future. Interest plus interest equals more interest. Come on now. You gonna give that?
Hi, Joan. Perfect timing. I have a few questions.
Of course. Let's look at your plan.
Look at you, DraftKings, acting like the ultimate host. Out there hustling for your customers with all these ways to bet on sports. Making sure there's something for everyone. I mean, guys, you got props, same game parlays, live betting. You guys are in everything. And that's coming from a guy that's in everything. You're the Kevin Hart of sports books.
Whatever you want to bet on, you can bet it's on DraftKings. So download the app because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
I respect the hustle, DraftKings. Respect the hustle.
You've got your Sunday obsession, and we got you. Now with Verizon, get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us and get every out-of-market Sunday game. Plus $800 off Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
See you Sunday.
By the time this Giants fan is finished drinking his Pepsi, you'll be 15 seconds closer to game time. Giants watching. Better with Pepsi.
Hellman's Real Mayonnaise. It makes any barbecue delicious. It's so rich and creamy. Irresistible. Hellman's Mayonnaise.
Devin Singletary, who spent last year with the Texans after starting his career at Buffalo. Very nice day today here in Houston. Popped it in for a 1-yard touchdown run. Really finishes his runs well, and a big addition for the Giants, and he's with Madeline Burke.
Thanks, Bob. As you said, I'm here with Giants running back Devin Singletary, first playing here against the Texans. You spent a year last year. You had a career season here. Is it a little nostalgic coming back?
Yeah, a little bit. But it's been fun, you know, get back out here, moving around with the guys, get some live action. It's been fun.
Joining this offense, Brian Dable and you have a familiarity from your time together in Buffalo. How would you describe Dable as a play caller, then as a coordinator, now as the head coach?
Yeah, fearless. That's the best way to put it. He's fearless, no fear of failure. And it kind of, that energy, we feed off of that energy, you know. And I feel like he approaches every day the right way, always has good energy. And, we love playing for him.
You had a touchdown, a 1-yard touchdown running into the end zone. You hurdled some dudes, hit the bow. What went into that celebration?
We in Houston, Arian Foster, that's what it was. But it felt good to be in the end zone as well.
After that touchdown, you came over and kind of dapped up each of the offensive linemen. How much are you feeling that offensive line and the progress that they've made? There's been a point of emphasis for this Giants team in years past.
Yeah, great energy. Them guys, big guys up front, moving people. That's what you love to see. We still building that foundation, but we off to a good start.
Giants running back Devin Singletary, thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Great to have Devin Singletary part of the Giants. Matt Adams had a big hit on that last run play, and he is shaken up on the play. Matt, in his 7th year out of Houston, a former 7th-round pick of Indianapolis, trying to do whatever he can to make this team.
It's a big hit. Knocks the guy 5 yards sideways. There's something going on with his leg, it looks like. Or not. Let's see, they were checking it.
He's the guy that showed up the first day of padded practice in pads and brought his pads on that play here in Houston. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this message from Hackensack Meridian Health.
It's never easy to hear you have cancer, but knowing where to go for treatment
makes all the difference.
Most cancer centers have general oncologists.
That time Adams came up and brought the pads a little shaken up.
Yeah.
The doctors will take a look at him. Tim Boyle, who started 2 games for the Jets last year, from Middlefield, Connecticut, in at quarterback now for the Texans, and now they're going to bring Taylor off the field. He's the one that
took the hit. Yeah. You know, when you hit a guy and he can go 5 yards sideways, you know, and you felt it, you got to believe he felt it too. I've had one of those, Phil, where I hit a guy so hard my entire body vibrated.
Check out all the Giants programming throughout the season
relate to that.
on the MSG Network. Coach Davis Show, presented by Ford. Giants Chronicles, post-game live, right after every Giants game. And Giant Access Blue. Jawir Jordan takes the handoff, and DJ Davidson in to get the hit. Let's take a closer look at Devin Singletary and his durability.
Everything that you look at these, the games played. How about that 17-6? Well, that's what you want to see, especially from a running back. But he has a little bit of everything. Side to side, power, speed, and he just has wonderful experience that he makes the right decision almost every time.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people talked about the absence of Saquon Barkley and his locker room presence. And I kind of relate this to new guys coming into a schoolyard, right? Or to a new classroom, new grade. They come in, they assimilate, and you find out who the new leaders are. And that's just how the transitional nature of the NFL is. You're going to lose guys.
Yeah.
That's a reality. And then you just reassimilate when you find out who the next guy is. It's either a personality or leadership or playing, but you'll find your next leader.
Maybe all of them. You know, listen, he's got to be the leader of that running back group.
They love him in the locker room. I can tell you that. Always got a smile on his face. And this is no disrespect to Saquon, but this is just their reality now is the guy who's here.
Alex Johnson, a rookie from UCLA, free agent, had nice coverage on the last play. 3rd down, and that's knocked away by Trey Herndon. Herndon, in his 7th year out of Vanderbilt, spent 6 years with the Jaguars. Started 34 of 83 games, 3 career interceptions. He had the pick last week, but he's the guy that then got it knocked out from behind, which was a teaching point. So the Giant defense holds, and the Texans are forced to punt the ball away. Again, Gunnar Olszewski suffered an injury in practice this week, so Isaiah McKenzie, who's battling Olszewski for that punt return position and that extra wide receiver, taking all the reps. Fair catch as he goes out of bounds at the 13-yard line, 13-yard punt. Guys, let's take a look back at Malik Neighbors, and getting his first action. Had a drop on a 3rd down on the first drive of the game, but they got into a rhythm.
Couple tough catches, 3 tough catches. You're talking about building faith with your quarterback. Man, some of those, what we saw, Daniel Jones is not going to be afraid to throw into tight coverage when it's Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, and he's a guy, again, if he's covered, he's open on certain plays.
I've heard that a lot, but it is true.
He was targeted 6 times, 4 catches, 54 yards. Had the 1 drop. Robinson and Hodgins, the receivers, and there is Allen Robinson, and he makes the catch. Allen Robinson in his 11th year out of Penn State, Pro Bowler in 2015. As you take a look at the way the Giants open up, of course, on September the 8th, it's a big weekend with the Fan Fest, and tickets still available on the 6th. Celebration of 100 seasons against the Vikings, all top 100, both living and family members will be on hand, and then the Washington Commanders on the road in week 2.
There's no easy schedules in the NFL, but winning that first game, Carl, Howard, it's an unbelievable, it's such a relief to know that you're on the board, you're 1-0.
Yeah, and you're at home too. You want to try to do everything you can to win that game, because it also erases a lot of the bad memories in the fans' mind of yesteryear.
So Brian Dable challenging the spot. I figure you might as well go through all the mechanics of things.
Yeah, can't take the red flag in the locker room with you.
So let me ask you this. Obviously, it's been, Matt Adams, who played at Houston, being taken to the locker room. They'll check him out. Let me ask you this, guys. Obviously, we had the cool event at Madison Square Garden to kick off the 100-year celebration. How excited are both of you to be partaking in that weekend of activities on the 6th, and then obviously on game day on the 8th, where you think about 100 years, over 5,000 men have worn a Giants uniform, and having the top 100 there is pretty cool.
Yeah, I can say for myself, I'm just honored. I'm just honored to know I'm on that list somewhere. And
well, that's right, because we haven't gotten to you, either one of you yet, but
you know, just knowing you're somewhere on that list is an honor to be considered one of the best to put on a Giants uniform.
Yeah, of course I'm honored. I think that what really excites me the most is seeing some of my old teammates.
Yeah.
So Brian Dable wins the challenge. Another honor for you, Phil. You're going into the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
Yes, I am. Thank you, Bob.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
See some of the...
I've been up here since 1979, so we can't get rid of him. Let's put him in there. So
not bad for a Kentucky kid. Look at the names on that list. Meryl Streep and the late Ron Johnson, who was a brilliant player. One of the players of my youth. One of my favorite players. Tremendous running back.
Played a lot of tennis against Ron Johnson.
DeVito on a 1st and 10 throws it behind Hodgins. How did it fare against Ron Johnson?
You know, he hung in there a little bit.
Talked about this. Go ahead, Phil.
No, that's good. That's enough. I think I said enough about Ron Johnson. Great guy, though. You know, I caught him when his knees were not what they should be after an NFL running back career, but hey, still got to play.
And a tremendous businessman as well.
Yes.
DeVito zips it to Hodgins. You know, Isaiah Hodgins was picked up from waivers from Buffalo in 2022. He was part of that really nice run. In 9 games, he had 351 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns, had a 100-yard receiving game in the playoff game against the Vikings. And, you know, it looks like it's, from the big receiver standpoint, it's kind of going to be between him and Allen Robinson.
I can tell you,
injuries.
Hodgins is their Swiss Army knife. He's the guy who knows every position. You know, he plays one well, but he can play them all, and they know what he can do. He's been in the system.
3rd and 5. DeVito looking for McKenzie, and that whistles high.
Yeah, a little pressure. It looked like the football maybe got away from Tommy DeVito that time.
You know, with Isaiah Hodgins, you know, he steps up in big moments. And I think that's the thing that will constantly endear himself to this coaching staff. And he's been consistent. Shows up in shape, and he does everything they ask him to do. And, again, they consider him a Swiss Army knife.
Gillen on the punt. On the return is Desmond King, veteran defensive back. Join the Giants family today as a season ticket member. Celebrate the 100th season of Giants football. Learn more about season ticket membership and all the member benefits. Scan the QR code or visit Giants.com/tickets. Limited seats are available. We check in with Madeline Burke.
Thanks, Bob. Another injury for you guys. Giants linebacker Matt Adams, who went back to the locker room with team trainers, is out with a groin injury.
So Micah McFadden also went out with a groin injury.
Yeah. All of a sudden they're thin at linebacker.
Blitz. Boyle lets it rip in traffic, and good coverage on Xavier Hutchinson. Yeah. That's another new Giant there, number 34, Jonathan Sutherland.
There's Trey Hawkins going down the field, good position.
Good inside position, yeah.
Doesn't let the back shoulder come into play there, playing both down the field and the sideline. Great job.
Trey Hawkins is a good man-to-man player. He came from a blitzing college in
Old Dominion. Yeah,
they blitzed a lot when he was there, so he's used to being in one-on-one coverage.
Darian Beavers in at one of the inside backers. Boyle to Jordan. Jordan weaves ahead. Beavers got a hit on him. Jordan's able to get a first down.
Yeah, you know, Darren Beavers, this is a great opportunity for him because he kind of slid down the depth chart. You know, when he was injured, he's coming back, and they just keep drafting linebackers. So he's got to work his way back in. He's a good downhill player. And with some of the injuries that have just happened, this will be a great opportunity for him to kind of reestablish himself.
Nice throw. Let me ask you a question, Carl. When you say downhill, just give me an explanation of what that is.
See ball, hit ball.
Okay.
You know, not a linebacker who wastes a lot of steps. If he sees it, if he knows it's one back, it's one guy that's going to get the ball if it's a runner. Wherever he goes, I'm going full speed downhill.
Beavers tore his ACL in camp in his rookie season of 2022. Appeared in 2 games last year, spent most of the year on the Giants practice squad.
Yeah, a lot of the linebackers, and that's based on scheme too. They go side to side. They want to be quick side to side. You get angles on them, you can just wash them right out of a play.
Well, that kind of sounds like the modern-day linebackers, smaller inside linebackers. Let's hold them up front so they can run and make all the tackles outside.
Yeah, and they make them on the defensive side of the line of scrimmage instead of at the line of scrimmage because they just don't go downhill.
See number 57, that's another new Giant signed last week. KJ Floyd, a rookie out of Miami, originally signed with the Vikings, was released in early August and signed by the Giants. Spent 3 years at Louisville and played his last year at Miami.
Man, that's a lot of guys they brought in.
Yeah.
2nd and 8 for Boyle. Checks it down. Mechie makes the catch and gets covered up by Alex Johnson. Alex Johnson, a rookie college free agent out of UCLA. Hey, you know, we were talking about Ron Johnson, and if you remember, his brother was Alex Johnson, who was a Major League Baseball player for the Detroit Tigers.
Well, talent hits more than one brother.
3rd and 3. Boyle completes it to his tight end, Dalton Keene. Makes the catch for the first down.
There's 2 brothers in the Sims household that talent hit.
That's the final play of the 3rd quarter here in Houston. Giants trailing the Lions by 4 as we head to the 4th and final quarter of preseason game number 2 for the Giants.
For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Or current qualified Chevy lessees can get this Silverado for around $359 a month. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Say so long to summer with up to 30% off during Raymore and Flanagan's Labor Day sale. We've slashed prices store-wide. Save hundreds on sofas, sectionals, dining sets, bedroom sets, and more. Get huge Labor Day savings on top mattress brands and enjoy free next day mattress delivery and removal. Or enjoy now and pay later. Take advantage of financing and pay no interest for 72 months. Shop unbeatable Labor Day deals only while they last at Raymore and Flanagan.
Discover the Genesis Signature event. For a limited time, lease the G70 for $299 per month. Exclusively at your tri-state Genesis retailers.
Millions of small businesses choose Spectrum Business, and each one is unique. But there is something you all have in common. You're tough, made to take it all on. That's why Spectrum Business is made to work, made to help you power through it all with reliable connectivity. That means fast internet, business phone, TV, and mobile solutions. Small businesses are made to keep on going, which is why Spectrum Business is made to work. Get Spectrum One for Business, one advanced connectivity solution for only $49.99 per month.
For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Check out today's stats through three quarters, brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store, mattress partner of the New York Giants. Texans outgained the Giants 276 to 219. Obviously, the two interceptions by Daniel Jones. One was a 5-yard pick six by Jalen Petrie. And then another is the Giants were driving. Jones settled down. C.J. Stroud looks sharp for the Houston Texans as we start the fourth quarter. Third quarterback in the ball game for Houston, Tim Boyle. Hands it off for Jordan. Jordan hit by Floyd and knocked out of bounds, but a nice gain on the play.
Yeah, they hit the Giants on the edges there. And Tamon Fox, I believe, couldn't get off the block.
Last year for the Jets, Boyle 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Went 0-2 as a starter. As we check in with Howard Cross.
Now, Carl, you know, this is where these young guys got to step up and make plays. They just can't let them get gashed at this part of the game. I know they're, you know, trying to find their way, but they can't. They got to make a play.
Yeah,
show up on film.
They really do.
Well, you think about that battle for the extra defensive line spot, and, you know, Elijah Chapman has had a very good afternoon. And there's a poor tackle by Beavers, allowing Jordan to pick up an extra 5 yards.
Beavers going for the big hit.
Yeah, well, you know, linebacker, as a linebacker, you better wrap up. You're almost the last line of defense because now they're running to get to a safety, and I always find that unacceptable when you play that position and you miss tackles. You gotta be able to wrap up. You get the big hit part of it. You just need to get them to the ground.
1st and 10 from the Giant 24. Boyle has Mechie wide open. Borders late on the coverage, and another first down for the Texans.
Well, really good job that time. Tim Boyle, Mechie on the outside, timing, throws it soft. You know, listen, I'm here to cover the Giants, but I'm kind of happy for John Mechie making these catches and overcoming what he has overcome in his career.
And I mentioned Mechie was a second-round draft pick out of Alabama in 2022. Missed his entire rookie season due to illness. Jordan on the toss. Takes it down to the 6.
Carl, that's ducking your head and getting every yard that you possibly can.
Yeah, and it helps when you get the edge block. There's a soft edge there. It looks like the entire left side of the Giants' defense just collapsed. Looks like a swinging door.
You know, and you can have joint practices, and you practice against each other, and you evaluate, and you run drills and situationals, but this is the ultimate in evaluation, how you play in the game.
Yep.
2nd and goal. Jordan again, hole up the middle. Excuse me, that's British Brooks in for the touchdown.
Some competition going to be the extra running back with the Houston Texans. How about this? The defensive line, boy, that's good blocking by the second unit, and really just tough running.
Yeah, it's that again, poor tackling. He just kept moving his legs and dragging defenders right into the end zone there.
Brooks, an undrafted free agent out of North Carolina, 11 plays, 77 yards on the Texans drive. Fairbairn for the extra point to make it an 11-point game. Take a look at it one more time, and good old-fashioned power football.
Yep.
D-line gets washed out. Brooks gets the touchdown.